Hello and welcome to my 24 and 25 week vlog. I am currently on our baby moon in Maui. What is that noise? Interesting. Anyways, trying not to get distracted here. We just were in the sun for a little bit and just came in. So much has happened in the last 2 weeks. Just in life, we sold our house, packed up our house, moved out of our house, moved into my parents' house. And then the day that our escrow closed on our house, we flew to Maui for our baby moon. So we were only at my parents' for 2 nights. Now we're here, and that was crazy. Something that's kind of like come back, I was all excited because I had just gotten off all of my medication, and I just had a really weird experience in this last week, so week 25, where in the middle of the week I just like puked out of nowhere, and it was very violent and it was really upsetting. But you know, I think that's just my journey. I think I just have a super sensitive stomach in pregnancy. I think I know what it was, but I don't really know. I took my Ipecac remedy after, and well, actually, once you finish a remedy, you're really not supposed to go back to it. And I think I just had this moment where I just took a little sip of it, and I think it just didn't sit well with me because I no longer like really needed that. So anyways, it's just a weird thing that happened. I felt pretty queasy for a few days after that. And then when we were flying to Maui, I decided to take 1 pill of diclogis just because I didn't want, it comes like when I do puke nowadays, it comes on so suddenly that I just didn't want to risk potentially like puking on someone in the flight or something like that. So I just took it. I'm really glad I did because it was so bumpy, and I just think like it would not have been good if I felt any type of queasiness. And I haven't ever taken my remedies on flights. I remember reading that like going through the security system can maybe mess them up. So, I mean, not that it would hurt you, but I just don't want to like mess up one of my remedies and then I won't be able to take it anymore kind of thing. So I just left them at home, but I wish I had them. Anyways, everything worked out. The flight ended up being very, very bumpy, so thank God I felt pretty good. But yeah, once we landed, I just felt so full. Like I'm now feeling that I just can't eat that much. Everything just feels like it's really getting, I don't know, like my stomach and my intestines I just feel full really fast. And I feel like I can overeat really easily. So that's interesting. I mean, yeah, and I like burp and I just am like, I've like regurgitated and I just feel like everything's like getting smushed up and wants to come out. So that is something that's new in the last 2 weeks. And then also I now am really looking at my belly whenever I feel him move around, and it's so fun to actually just see my belly fully move. Like I think before I just would never look at it. I'd always just be like, oh, hi baby, like blah blah. But now I actually am like seeing my stomach move, and I swear sometimes it feels like he does like a star jump in my belly. Like all the limbs like jerk open and my stomach just shifts on like all 4 sides of it. So that's kind of funny. He's definitely very active. And what else is new? Definitely feel like my belly is growing a lot. I'll show you after this. Obviously, this is like my first pregnancy, so it's really cool because my other best friends, I have 2 best friends that I was just with over the weekend, and it's just so interesting to see all of our bellies, and we're all like 3.5-ish weeks apart from each other, and they're on their second, so their bellies have popped pretty quickly, but I still feel like mine feels pretty huge. I don't know if it's because I'm 5'3" and my torso shorter, but anyways, it just feels like it is. I've definitely been trying to focus on exercising. It was very much not happening the last 2 weeks. I think I've exercised well, it's not actually that bad. I think I did 3 times 1 week and then maybe 2 or 3 times this last week. Oh, and today I am 25 plus 6 today. So yeah, I've just been really trying to focus on movement because I want to feel strong going into labor. And like I've said previously, like first trimester, I did not exercise. It was so hard. I couldn't do anything. So I'm really focusing on that now while I still have energy, which I definitely feel like is waning, but working on that. And I think, what else is new? I mean, honestly, that's basically it. We're now in escrow on a new house, so then we've just been going through all of the inspections and all of that, so it's really an interesting time. Just a lot, I think just so many changes this year. Lampro started a new job. He started a new position at a new company, and then we got pregnant right away, and then we decided to move, and then we put in offers on houses, and then we sold our house, and now we're moved in with my parents, and now we're in escrow on a new house, and it's just a lot of changing. It's all really positive and amazing, so just we're kind of like holding on to our seats kind of feeling, and just trusting that everything's gonna work out. Sometimes it's been a little scary, but right now we're homeless in Hawaii and things could be much worse, so I'm like really grateful for where we're at and all the people that support us and having the opportunity to be able to live with my parents for a little bit. And yeah, so I think that's really all to update you on. I have had a lot more energy to be with friends these last few weeks, and have been super social, so that's been just really nice to spend quality time with my best friends, especially before the baby comes. It's just so nice. And I think that's it. What else? What other new symptoms? Honestly, it's really just that. Just feeling like things, burping, regurgitating, things wanting to come up, and things actually coming up. Oh, he just moved. Yeah, that's really it. I just wanted to make sure I got this in before I'm 26 weeks tomorrow, so I barely made it. Okay, let me go show you my belly. We just went down to the pool. Yeah, feeling definitely gets really hard up here at the end of the day, but yeah, this is it. 25 plus 6 today. Okay, well that's it. That's all I wanted to share with you. I'm trying to do these every week. It is very hard, but I hope this is helpful, and I hope one day when I watch this back, I'll be like, oh yeah, I remember when that was happening. And okay, anyway, sending you guys all so much love,